Get down.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed this makeup tutorial right here. I love the way this turned out. It is pretty dramatic. It's a purple half cut crease with a silver glitter liner on the inner portion of it. It's all very purple, mauve-y, and just very purple. Yeah, this is the look that I came up with for today. If you guys want to see how I achieved this makeup look right here, make sure to keep on watching and let's get started. Hey guys, I'm just going to start off my makeup by priming, and I'm using a new primer for today. This is the Milani Prime Light Primer. This is new. I've been using it for a few weeks now. I really like it. It's good for strobing because it really illuminates your face, and it's also pore minimizing, I believe. I haven't really noticed that much when I use it, but it's really illuminating. It gives you like a really nice glow to the face. So it's good to apply under your foundation to give you kind of a glow underneath, so you have kind of like a dewy finish to your foundation. And then once my primer kind of soaks into my skin, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick. I love this foundation. I just kind of stick to my Tarte Amazonian Clay one, but I want to start using this one a little more often because I always end up using the same products and I want to kind of branch out, and this is also one of my favorite foundations. I just don't really use it as much. During the winter, I prefer doing liquid foundations in the winter because my skin does get drier, but this one's really good because it is kind of dewy. And it's really blendable. And then I'm just going to blend that in with this Makeup Shack brush. This is the T40 brush. It's really good for buffing out stick foundations, and I do have a code for the Makeup Shack if you guys are interested. It's just Tina for, I believe it's like 20% off or something like that. But yeah, the Makeup Shack has really good brushes. This one comes in a set of a bunch of like rose gold brushes like this. They're super good. They're like the same quality as Morphe. They're super good, you guys. Definitely recommend. But this one does come in a super cheap set of brushes. For some reason, whenever I try to blend out foundation on my nose with a brush, it never sticks. Am I the only one who has this problem? Like, it just doesn't stick onto my nose. It's super weird. So I always have to end up going in with a V blender on my nose just because it never sticks. It's so annoying. Super weird. I don't know why it does that, but okay. As you can tell, this foundation is super dewy and full coverage. I love this foundation. I don't know why I like put it down, but yeah, super bomb. Definitely recommend. But now for concealer, I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair. Okay, and then I'm just going to set everything with my Airspun powder. I'm just going to set the rest of my face with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in the shade Warm Light. And I'm just using a large stipple brush to rest my face. Okay, and then for bronzer today, I'm going to use my Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. This has quickly become a new favorite of mine. So good. This is the matte one. There's a kind of like shimmery one in the same shade, but I like the matte version. And I'm going to apply that with a Morphe R7 brush. And then for my highlighter, I'm going to use my Anastasia Gleam Glow Kit, and I'm going to use the shade Crushed Pro, which is right here. And I'm using a Morphe M501 brush. This used to be one of my all-time faves. I don't know why I stopped using it, but super bomb if you have a fair skin tone. Okay, and now for blush, I'm actually going to use one of these highlighter shades. I'm going to use the shade Hard Candy. This is a highlighter, but I like to use it as a blush sometimes, so I'm going to use a little bit of that shade. It's this one right here. And I'm going to mix it in with a little bit of my Milani Luminoso blush, and this is just going to kind of a really glowy finish to the skin, so it'll look all very glowy and dewy on the face because it is mixed in with a highlighter. It's going to give your cheeks a really glowy finish. Okay, so now the face is done. I'm going to go ahead and do one eye off camera, and I'll be right back to show you guys how to do the other eye. Okay, so now there's one eye done off camera. This is what it looks like. So I'm using Petal Pusher from Makeup Geek, which is the shadow right here. It's a kind of mauvey pinky color, and it's a cool tone, and I'm just going to pop that into my crease as my transition shade. So I'm using a Morphe M441 brush, and I'm just running this into my crease as my transition shade. This is one of my favorite shadows to use as a transition color when I'm doing purple eyeshadow. It's the perfect transition. So now for the main shadow in the crease, I'm going to be grabbing this shade from Makeup Geek. This is Curfew. So I'm just popping this into my crease and also right out here on this outer half of my lid. And I'm just blending that into the transition shade. And this is a Morphe M433 brush. Okay, so now I'm going to switch to a Morphe M506 brush. This is a really small crease brush. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to go in with Corrupt from Makeup Geek, which is a black shadow. And I'm going to take that mixed in with Curfew from Makeup Geek. So I'm mixing those two shades, and I'm just going to pop that on this outer half of my lid and also in the crease. I want to keep this very light. I don't want to go in with too much black. Then it's going to start to look like a black eye. You don't want that. So just apply it really low. And don't make it too intense because then it's going to look like you have a black eye on your face, and you don't want that. This is kind of the color that you want in your crease, so then I'm going to go back in with Curfew on that same Morphe M433 and pop that on top just to kind of make it all look very purple and blend out the black shadow. You don't want it to be too harsh. Don't worry if you get the black on this kind of inner part, because we are going to go in and cut the crease and cover that up. So the last thing I'm going to do is grab a little bit of Petal Pusher on my Morphe M441 and use that to blend out the edges just one last time so everything is seamless. I'm going in circular motions. I'm applying this really lightly because I don't want it to overpower anything. I'm just using it to kind of blend everything together. Now what I'm going to do is cut my crease. I'm doing a half cut crease for today, and I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer on a Morphe M508 brush, and I'm just going to cut the inner portion of my crease. I feel like I've done this a bunch of times on my channel, so I'm going to kind of speed through it. So once I cut my crease, I'm just gonna grab this shade from Makeup Geek. So I'm gonna grab Daydreamer from Makeup Geek, which is a light foiled purple kind of lavendery color, and I'm gonna pop that onto my lid. So now I'm going to grab this Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the shade Glam Rock, and I'm going to do a thin line just on the top of the half cut crease. So I'm just sketching out a really, really thin line. Once that glitter liner is applied, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more of Curfew from Makeup Geek on the edges of this shadow, just to blend it out. So now for lashes, I'm applying my Lily lashes in Miami, my favorites. You guys already know these are my favorite lashes of all time. But yeah, I'm gonna add Petal Pusher, Curfew, and then Corrupt from Makeup Geek all onto my lower lash line while my eyelash glue dries. So now to finish up this makeup look, I'm going to apply my lip color. I'm going to use Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Skinny Dip. It's a really pretty mauve-y, kind of purpley shade. Hey guys, this is the completed makeup look. I love the way this turned out. If you guys do decide to recreate this look, make sure to let me know and tag me in your pictures. I'd love to check them out. Also guys, I'll have all links to my social media pages down below if you guys want to keep up with me and see what I'm doing throughout the week. If you guys have any other video requests, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below and I'll check those out. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I love you guys and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.